Okay. It is Saturday, December 4th. Moving on to book two. Uh, we have a ghoul on the cover, so I'm expecting this one to hopefully go into and explain a lot of the stuff behind ghouls. And maybe, probably, this character will get explained and talked about a little bit more. We'll see. She is on the first page. There's like a bio for her, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. So, yeah, so he just found Hide, and I was wondering what did he tell them happened? But he said she saved us when we got into that car accident. So it looks like they just managed to play it off as a car accident. Kind of surprising that he doesn't remember anything about it, but now he has a crush on the emo girl, which is pretty cool, I guess. We'll see how that goes. I don't imagine that playing out very well. It's very sweet that he teaches him how to get away with pretending to eat food, and says if you practice, you'll eventually be able to go eat with your friends. Like that's, I don't know, just seems really nice. Seems like a really nice character, and I hope he's not a dick secretly. Okay, so now we have this concept of ghouls that can't hunt people. The two girls just went upstairs to pick up a package of meat, and she said it's because there are people that either can't hunt. What's that mean? I haven't turned the page yet, so I don't know. He hasn't asked them. I guess you can make the assumption that some can't, as in, like maybe they don't have the mental fortitude to do so, or is it a physical thing? I guess I'll ask and find out. But I also want to know if it's like there are some that empathize too much with humans and wouldn't kill them. So we'll see. Okay. So now we're being introduced to these two, ghoul investigator people. One of them just straight up killed that ghoul that tried to attack him, like, instantly. They're just basically like that guy was an exceptionally foolish ghoul. So yeah, ghouls are not always the cunning and deceptive when facing people like this. I suppose they're both okay. Rank 1 investigator and senior investigator, Amon and Mado, probably Mado. But I'm interested to see. I want to follow their side of the story. It seems like we might be for a bit here, but I want to see if they get up to some stuff and start finding things out. And I'm ready for the tension and dramatic irony that will result from investigators basically trying to find and capture slash kill the characters that we're now starting to like in the ghouls. So we'll see. Okay, it's mentioned that they're going to have a mask made for him. I guess it's supposed to protect them. Well, actually, I don't know what it's for yet. Basically, they were just like, there's investigators around. I want them to have one just in case. We're going to have to find out, because I don't know how that helps, but we'll see. Okay, this face. Why does he look like this? Okay, so they just met the dude who makes the masks, and Kaneki makes this fucking face. Like, I just can't. I keep my light, bro. I'll post it in the edit, but like he just makes this face and he's like, it's nice to meet you, and he has this stupid ass fucking look that is so good. Oh, and then he gets smelled. Yeah, that's a little weird. Oh, I love this scene so far where he's getting his measurements and being like, I bet older women, no, like, okay, what about Toka? I think she's cute. Huh? She's kind of scary. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. Is he gonna develop a crush on her? Probably. We'll see. Okay. So the masks get explained here. In that, I guess the idea is if they get into a fight with the investigators, and neither is killed, they have protection. The investigator won't be able to see their face and recognize them again easily, right? Yeah, if they can match our faces with our identities, we'd be in deep shit, wouldn't we? You would, yeah. Dude, holy shit. Toka is the fucking... She's the lo-fi girl! She's the lo-fi girl! Oh my god! Okay, so Kaneki just got thrown off the side of the road off of a cliff, essentially. He lands and he's like, oh, I'm actually fine now. Where's this going? What? Okay. Oh, oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah, so it was a yeah, people die here a lot by choice. Okay. That makes sense. And yeah, not many people know about this place because we clean it up. That's a pretty good solution to not having to kill anybody, but it only goes so far, right? Like there's only so many people that they're gonna find like this. I mean, he does mention uh all kill to feed at times, and so do Toka and the others. Toka? I'm never gonna be able to pronounce names. This lady says, "You must be angry that I visit my husband's grave." So, like, was the husband a ghoul? Is she? I'm assuming she's a ghoul because they have to get food for her, right? As part of the people that they're feeding. She's visiting her husband's grave. Was her husband also a ghoul that was caught by investigators and now visiting that grave is a hazard because of that? Or, far less likely, was her husband a human? And it's weird for a ghoul to visit a human's grave. And in ghoul culture, that would be like a weird thing to do. I don't know. Okay, never mind. She, right away, she says, I went to bury his mask in his grave tonight. So, if he had a mask, then it was a ghoul. Bro, these investigators got it fucked up. They're like, immoral? We can't crush evil with morals. We are justice. We are morality. Like, we can't crush evil with morals. I don't think that's true. I think evil has to imply, like, immorality, right? And if you use immorality to stop immorality, then you've just created evil. Like, if you... That's not how it works. You don't get to... I don't know. That's not how that... That's not justice. But I think the implication seems to be going forward that these guys are not necessarily good people. These investigators that normally we would root for, like the people hunting down the monsters, getting rid of them. But in this case, we have a protagonist and a cast of characters who are mostly ghouls, and these investigators are essentially a threat to everything that we've seen so far, of mostly like decent or semi-decent people who are just happen to be in ghoul bodies and dealing with that in whatever way they choose to. That's bad. He went and dug up the grave and found the mask. Okay, so there's that dramatic irony I was talking about, right? So I just cracked up at something that I definitely shouldn't have, but it's just Kaneki walking down the hallway going, thinking in his head, beans, beans. Why did they have to include this why did they have to put beans, beans in his thought bubble as he walked? Okay, so this girl is also less ghoul than others? Huh. No, maybe she's not. Maybe she is. Well, she asks, first of all, which are you? And then he says, like, she can tell the scent apart. As everyone, all the ghouls apparently can tell that he's different. He used to be normal human, had some ghoul mixed inside me. My soul is human and my body's a ghoul. And then she seems genuinely sympathetic. So I'm curious to know what's her deal. So this is interesting. It seems like this girl... So this girl's the daughter of the mother who buried who buried the mask of the husband. So this is the child of ghouls. I'm assuming. This is like literally ghoul child. But yeah, so it seems like she's pretty much kept out of human society. Like she doesn't go to school, which his internal monologue says. So she doesn't have to walk on a thin tightrope, which, I mean, like, yeah, that makes sense. If you were a ghoul raising a kid, would you really want to try and force them to live in a double life and try to integrate into human society? It would be so difficult, especially when the chance of getting caught and getting killed is like, it's a real risk. So, I mean, it's interesting. I think it's cool that she seems to want to learn stuff, and Kaneki seems to want to help her learn stuff and teach her. So we'll see where that goes. No. They're chasing the... These fucking investigators, dude. Oh, oh no. They've got the mask too. Okay, okay, okay. No, 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 no. Don't confront them. Oh, this is bad. She's gonna fight. She's gonna fight. Holy shit. Excuse me? Oh my god, she's fighting. Okay, well. Fuck. I want to root for her. I want to hope that they get away, but like, given what we've seen, I think that this is gonna end poorly for them. Yeah, we'll see. But we're cutting away back to Kaneki, so I'll come back. Oh no. Okay, okay. So there was people on the street straight up just talking about them as they walked away. That's bad. She's not accustomed to fighting. She doesn't know how to handle her Kagane. I don't know. This is something that hasn't been explained yet, so we'll probably get to that eventually. But it looks like she's got some extra limbs or extra, like, something or other. But they're fucking her up. This is bad. She looks pretty fucked up, too. That's horrible. A mother sacrificing her own life to save her child's makes my skin crawl. What? Watching you ghouls pretend to be human. Yeah, I hate these guys, and I think you're supposed to. Like, I think it's obvious that they're, like, just bad guys. No, no. The daughter just found Kaneki. Oh, God. No, if you'd come quietly, you wouldn't have to die on the streets. I would have taken my time dissecting you. I fucking hate this dude. This guy is an actual sociopath. Oh, man. Okay, that sucks. That really sucks. Right in front of the kid, too. And, like, yeah. The only thing I could do was keep her from seeing it. And then it has the fucking, like, hand-drawn... This light, dude. This light does not play nice. That. The hand-drawn mother and daughter together. That's fucking sad. Man. I fuck with Toka's energy, though. To be like... Let's just fucking kill them all. Let's just kill all the investigators and be done with it. Well, I fuck with the energy. I don't know if I can necessarily say I back up the action, but like, if a dove dies in the 20th ward, they'll consider the area to still have hostile ghouls. And if that happens, they'll keep sending more and more until they hunt us all down. They're just in a losing battle. I'm assuming there's just such a minority that like, no matter what, even if they were to like straight up just kill all the investigators, there's so many, at least in their area, you know, there's more and more humans that will constantly outnumber them and be able to hunt them down. So yeah, that's rough. There's like nothing they can do about it. Yeah, and of course Kaneki blames himself, because like, how couldn't he? I mean, he mentions, if I had Toka's strength, would I have fought those investigators? Like, technically, like, they're right. You know, the ghouls are killing people, so they're not doing anything wrong. But it's still fucking horrible. And this panel with the kid's diary, or like journal entries, it's so fucking sad. God. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Rabbit Mask just ambushed them, and he's here to fuck their shit up. Let's see it. That Cognate. They can recognize them by that? Or at least recognize, like, properties of them? Because he says it's one... Is this one a high-speed type? Oh wait, he got a slight glimpse under the mask? How could you forget your Kinkei? I don't know how you'd pronounce that properly. How could you let a low level ghoul jump on you? Whoa, what the fuck is going on? There's another one that's it's a little bit hard to tell what's going on, but I can see it. I can see it. Dude, this guy with the this investigator dude with the Tom York eyes going on, like he's actually just fucking insane. Like the dude's just straight up crazy, right? Is that the this actually might be the worst character that we've seen so far. We've seen some pretty like angry, murderous ghouls. Not a ton, but they're there. But this person is just like bloodthirsty. And oh man, the female ghoul's breeding partner. On the other hand, the female died miserably without putting up a fight. Like doing absolutely everything to dehumanize them. It's pretty fucked. Wait a second. Oh, did I not catch this? I totally didn't catch this. When we got this frame earlier of her prepping, saying, "I will avenge Roko for you." I did not pick up that was Toka, but and also with the bunny mask. But the way she moved, it's obvious she's killed a number of investigators. Damn. Yeah, she's a good character. I mean, like obviously not that much has been said about her yet. So we pretty much know like a very surface level of her. She has really strong emotional like moments despite that. Like you can tell that there's a lot going on with her. Attacking a dove means she's prepared to suffer the consequences. It's not our concern whether she lives or dies. So, yeah, I kind of get what he means by that, because, like, realistically, by attacking, she does put them all in danger, and it was a little reckless. Well, a little. It was very reckless, but yeah, I just feel bad for her. She knows she's wrong. Yeah, a murderer like me. She knows she's fighting knowing she's wrong. If you died, I'd be sad. Let's go. He wants to know how to fight. I love him. Yes. Okay. I'm excited for this. This will be fun. Bro, she says you might die, so brace yourself. And then she fucking smacks him. Oh man. She's just beating the shit out of him. Stop. Oh. Uh-oh. The lifted finger. I'm gonna break it with that fucking look in her eyes. Oh, she did. Oh, that's awful. That's so good. That's so good. Ow. Yeah, that'll heal tomorrow. This won't heal so fast. What are you gonna do? You might die from it. She's really gonna fucking... Oh! Okay, there it is. There it is. Finally defended himself properly. Well, he used it, so that's good. Well, he's gonna need to learn to control it a little better than if you're about to get stabbed to death, then you use it. Like, come on. But hey, it's a start. Oh, shit, that mask, though. Oh, that mask is sick. Okay. That is cool. That is such a cool ending. Okay. Well, okay. So let's talk about this. This one was good. This one was way better than the first one to me. It's not better written or anything. There's not really like a massive shift in style. It's more that the first one sets up a ton of questions, and then this one answers a ton of questions back to back to back, but still has a lot of really impactful moments, a lot of like emotional beats. It also gets us familiar with a couple of other characters that I'm more interested in, because like Hide is okay, but I don't really care that much yet. Like maybe it'll go more into him, but to me right now he's just kind of like the friend character that's being used as a thing to keep Kaneki afraid. Like we don't want him to die, so Kaneki needs to be careful. But now we have a ghoul character, multiple ghoul characters who we actually are emotionally connecting to and wanting to be protected. And we see things like them where they get the meat from without having to hunt people, and things like how they clearly have emotional connections with each other as well as with the human world and have interactions with the human world that are not necessarily hostile. And also, like, we're getting into a lot of the politics of the ghoul world. There's different divisions. There's interactions with the investigators and them that have long, bloody histories of ghouls killing the investigators and the investigators killing lots of ghouls, and like that whole interaction, and the fact that there's literally no escape for the ghouls. They can't kill all the investigators because there's always more of them. And the investigators, some of them, particularly the ones that we're focused on in this book, are just horrible. They're bloodthirsty, and they just want all ghouls dead regardless of, like, they don't want to know about them, they don't want to understand them, they want to kill them. And like, I get that. It actually it makes sense. If there is human murdering and eating people, the thing that you should not do is try to relate to them. The thing you should try to do is get rid of them, right? And kill them? Like, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to know, because the thing is ghouls are clearly driven by, like, they're driven to kill humans, probably in often brutal ways, by the insatiable hunger that they have, right? And that is something that is within their nature that is hard to control. They have to do that. Like, if they don't, they will die or suffer like a hellish feeling. So, of course, that leads to ghouls then killing humans, and then humans have to fight back. They see these things happening and go, this can't happen, we have to kill them. And so, like, it's not like something that can be solved by just going, hey, like, we don't want to eat you guys, like, come on, can't we just live with you guys, and sometimes you just feed us your dead people, or like, if someone wants to commit suicide, like, we'll eat them, that's fine. It doesn't work like that, right? Because, like, there is already history there. There's already history of them killing people and having to deal with the consequences of that. And so it's super interesting, and I like how much this explored it, and also explored, like, okay, so ghouls can have children. We had a husband and wife pair, which were both now dead, although, and we had the daughter who was raised not really being around human society. She didn't go to school with them because they didn't want to have her around humans, which is understandable. But it seemed like, when talking to her, she doesn't, like, want to kill humans. She doesn't want to hunt or things like that. Like, she was born this way and doesn't really have a choice in the matter. And so, yeah, when she has that one-on-one conversation with Kaneki, it's very clear that, like, she sympathizes heavily with his being forced to eat people even though he doesn't want to. And it seems like she must feel similarly, like, she's a kid, right? Or I don't know how old she is in this book. It seemed like she was still fairly young. But it seemed like she clearly, like, has some level of sympathy with humans and understands that they aren't just food, and they are, like, they ought not to be just killed for food. But, oh yeah, the coffee wasn't explained at all. I had concerns when I read the first one, and I was like, what is with the coffee? None of that gets explained. So maybe we'll get to that. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a thing that is a thing. I wanted to know what's with the coffee, though. So we'll have to see how that goes in the future. What else? Yeah, the investigators are just absolute dickheads, and I hate them. And I understand where they're coming from to some degree, but there is one or two of them that are a little bit too, just fucking insane to want to have any kind of relating to. They just seem like they are almost cartoonishly evil, despite the fact that they're technically doing a good thing for the general population. Yeah, where can we go from here? Where can we go from here? What will happen in the next one? So I'm assuming so Kaneki's learning how to fight now, or at least learning how to control the what is the thing called? Kagane. So yeah, it seems like the ghouls are actually like it have different sort of combat classes is the way that I would phrase it. It seems like they have sort of different individualized Kagane that they control and utilize in different ways. And Kaneki has inherited his from the ghoul that he got the organs from, and is now learning how to control and use that either to defend himself or to defend the people that he now has come to care about in the other ghouls. Like, I think one of the best scenes in this to me was him just saying to Tuka, like, I care about you. I don't want you to be killed or whatever. He says, I'd be sad if you died. Like, it's good for her to know both that, like, she's not evil to him. You know, he recognizes her value as a person, and like he would be sad if she died. And that's, I don't know, the way that she reacted to that made it seem like that's not a thing that she gets told very often. I don't know. I like this one a lot. I'm very excited to continue forward and see where this progresses to. And I'm also worried that people are gonna get fucked up because that investigator does not fuck around. He kills people. He kills people really well. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.